What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Northern Rider. So today we're going to be looking at 5 tips that I wish I knew before I started mountain biking, and to be honest with you, there's a hell of a lot. So today we're going to be looking at 5 mountain bike related tips that I wish I knew before I got started riding, or just in general, just getting started in mountain biking in the first place. So this isn't going to be the only video. I'm going to make a few more like this one as well. So if you do like this content, give it a like, and also if you haven't already done so, click on that subscribe button, then you'll be up to date and you'll know when the next video comes out. So if you are interested in this sort of content and you'd love to learn a little bit more about mountain biking, get started, or if you're just an old hat and you just want to have a laugh at a idiot northerner, I don't know what happens when you ring the bell. Does somebody come and bring you some tea or something, or? No idea really, to be honest with you. I've never really rang a bell like that. If you click on the bell icon, then it'll give you notifications of when the next videos are up. Also, what I'm going to be doing is I'm possibly going to be making a little playlist as well, so that they're all in one easy to reach location, so you can spam the whole lot and you can comment and like till your heart's content. Anyways, let's get cracking with the knacking on today's video. So if you're anything like me, you've just received your brand new bike and it's came in the post, and it came in a big massive box. What you want to do is just rip into that box. You want to just tear this off, tear that off, and you want to just get out there and shred some gnarly trails. Now, whoa, crazy horse. Let's just chill out a second here. So first things first, what you want to be doing is you want to be actually setting up the bike itself. You'll notice that it comes disassembled and that there's a few extra things that you'll need to do. Get the wheels on, get your handlebars on, make sure that you've got everything on there and it's looking like a bike does. Forget about the dork disc, forget about all the reflectors and things like that, just leave them on for the time being. There is one thing in particular which I'd like to push towards your agenda here, and that is that do not, and I repeat, do not,
a few inches later,
do not squeeze your brake levers until you've put the wheels on and that there's a disc inside the brake calipers. Now, why would I be saying this? Is this something to do with the fact that I've done this myself and I've done exactly what I've just told you not to do? Yeah. That being said, that if you do squeeze your brake levers, that it's going to push the pistons out. You have to reset the whole brake system. It's a pain in the arse. Just don't do it. So once the wheels are on and you're happy that they spin around and that they're all connected to the chain and everything's moving around like a bike normally does, then you want to be having a look at a couple of other things as well. You'll notice that you've got this weird thing in front of you which has got grips on and it's got brake levers on it. What you want to do now is you want to just basically get your bars up and you want to just tighten them up just a little bit. Don't over tighten them, for God's sakes. Once you set up the bars as well, you'll notice that some of them have markings on there that have degrees and things like this. What you want to do is you want to have the bars set up on a nice rise, so they're going slightly upwards. They're not going to be going too far forward, too far back. The bars want to be in a nice comfortable position for you, and that your brake levers also are adjusted in the same way. So all you need to do is just unscrew things with the bolts with an Allen key and just nip them up. Don't over tighten them, please, for God's sakes. Usually also what happens is when you get a bike as well, they usually come with a manual as well. So what you want to do is have a read through it. I know it's boring, but it is worthwhile checking your manual, checking all the documentation that you've got with your bike, because it will tell you how to set up the bike itself. It'll show you exactly the correct settings and what works well for your specific brand of bike as well. So take your time, have a look at it. If they have got videos online and you're a bit of a more of a visual learner as well, then check out the company's website. Also, don't forget that they also have social media as well. You can reach out to people via social media. Also, don't forget that the likelihood is there's probably a Facebook group dedicated to your either brand of bike or your frame model or something like that. So get it set up right first and then head out on the trails, and then you'll enjoy the bike for a much longer period of time. Tip number 2, maintenance. This is an absolute massive and a banger of a one as well. I wish I'd knew more maintenance before I got started into mountain biking. Now, I'm not talking about stripping the whole thing down to the bare metal and bare essentials of the bike. I'm talking about basic cleaning of the bike, and I'm also talking about cleaning the drivetrain as well. That's really difficult to see, actually. Elongate, elongate, extend. It's going to extend the life of your gears, also some other components as well. It's going to ensure that there's no grime and dirt getting stuck inside of things, seizing things up and making things creak. 9 times out of 10, the main problems that people get with the bike is that they haven't cleaned it and things clog up and stop working. So one of the startup problems with beginner mountain bikers is that they tend to go, well, I need to lube the chain, which is really good and I commend you. However, I see a lot of beginner mountain bikers just put loads of lube on the chain all through your gearing system, and then what happens is it tends to clog it up and you collect all sorts of dirt and shit and all sorts. It's absolutely no good to nobody. So what I would suggest doing is taking your brush and also your cleaning product, whatever you're going to be using, and then just give the chain a nice good old clean, and also your cassette at the back. Make sure that all your gears are all cleaned up as well. Run a little bit of lube over the chain, run it through the system, go through all of the gears, and then make sure you give it a wipe off as well. Protection. No, not that type of protection, you wally. Protection is a massive topic amongst mountain bikers. You'll see all sorts of forums or Facebook groups all dedicated to people riding mountain bike, and you'll also see that if you don't wear a lid, that somebody is going to castrate you, and they're also going to probably make some mean comments about you in the comment section. Bastards. So in the UK we actually have some set standards that is required by law. So we have the BSI, which is the British Standard Institution. Also in 2005 that we used a European safety standard as well, and this basically is a manufacturing set standard in which all helmets must adhere to. This is basically from children's helmets up to adults' helmet. Now, I'm not saying that a child's helmet is as good as an adult's helmet. No, it's specifically made for children and you shouldn't wear them if you're an adult. Even if you're a really small adult and you think, I just wear kids stuff. Don't. It's not made for you. Get yourself an adult helmet. There's plenty of helmets to choose from out in the mountain bike world. There's full face helmets, there's enduro helmets, there's cross country helmets. There's an enormous amount. The best thing you can do is to go down to your local bike shop, chat to the guys in there and tell them exactly what kind of a riding that you're going to be doing. If you're a beginner rider or whatever like this, then you can try on some helmets and you can also see what size you are. So if you want to find out what size helmet you are, massive helmet. Then all you need to do there is you need to basically so take a tape measure, wrap it around and then take your measurement on there. You'll probably get inches on there or centimetres. So bearing in mind that not all helmets are created equally, so a small from one company could be a medium in another company. So bear that in mind when you're actually trying helmets out, and make sure that you do physically try them on. It's no point buying a helmet online only to find out that it doesn't fit and it's not the right helmet for you and you have to send it back. Tip number 4. Your under regions. That's right, we're going to your under regions now. I'm talking about you. One of your under regions. So speaking of under regions, basically what happens is when you get into mountain biking, you're going to be sat on this weird shaped seat and it's going to feel really awkward and it's going to feel really uncomfortable for the first maybe couple of weeks. Basically, if you don't want to get your back end battered, then I would recommend wearing chamois shorts or cycling shorts. You can get a variety of these all through Amazon, your local bike shop, or you can just look on like different cycling shops and stuff like this. These are a nice soft cushion which are attached to shorts which you stick on for when you go cycling, and it also just makes it a more comfortable ride so that when you go for longer distances it's not going to hurt your backside as much. So this last tip is an absolute corker, and I can't believe more people don't do this. Talk to your local bike shop and you'd be thinking, I've just been mugged out of a tip here. I need something that will help me and will guide me and ensure that I can keep riding. Well, that's what your local bike shop does. So if you go into your local bike shop, you will find that there is a gathering of people in there, usually either customers or the staff themselves. They all live and breathe mountain biking. You'll find road bikers in there, you'll find mountain bikers, downhillers, you'll find every class of cyclist in there, including those people who have those really cool folded bikes, Bromptons. I really like them, they seem really cool. Get to know your mechanics, get to know them. You'll probably find that they'll be able to give you some tips and advice on where to go ride your bike, also what is the best areas for beginners, and also if you want to get involved in cycling clubs and things like this, they'll possibly even know who to contact regarding that. They may themselves even ask you or invite you to go on a group ride with somebody and to go out and enjoy the great outdoors on your brand new bike. if they're doing an absolute cracking job, just bring them a couple of beers and stuff like this. That's what I tend to do. It keeps them sweet, and also you might get a little bit of extra service in there. Not saying that bribes are good or anything, but you know, a packet of biscuits would be awesome, beer or whatever like that. So have a chat with your local friendly bike store. They'll be more than likely to help you out. Also, as you progress through the sport, you'll no doubt you'll accumulate problems with the bike and you'll need something sorting, and also you can get new parts and you can get new equipment. And also, once you progress to the level where you think this bike is just no longer doing it for me, I need a new one, you can troll through the internet, you can look everywhere. However, the guarantee of getting a bike that is right for you and also sized right for you is increased, more so when you talk to your local bike shop. What happens is you'll go in there, they can measure things, they can show you all the range of bikes, they can even get things ordered in as well. It's a really, really good opportunity to learn a lot more from somebody who's a bit more advanced than you as well. So check out your local bike shop and they'll be more than happy to help you out and to guide you along your quest of mountain biking. So guys, what did you think of the video? Are you brand new to mountain biking? Are you just starting? Are you a beginner mountain biker? Are you getting a new bike? Whatever your circumstances, if you have had some kind of an experience, then comment down below. Let me know exactly what you did. I know I did a load of things wrong when I first got my bike. I didn't set the bars up properly. It actually took somebody in a YouTube comment to go, your bars aren't centered, and I was like, what are you talking about? I'd always purchase bikes from a bike shop as well, so this was the first time getting it online as well, and I was just so excited I just ripped everything off. When I took the door disc off as well, I didn't index the gears, things like this. There are plenty of videos out there which enable you to be able to index your gears to fix problems. Park Tools have a fantastic range of videos which will help you, no doubt, and you will be able to get back up on your bike again if you have any issues. So you might as well try and learn something and see if you can try and fix it before it goes into the bike mechanics, and then you've learned something and you can probably progress from there, and then eventually you don't need to take your bike in to get fixed by a mechanic all the time. You can start to fix things slowly but surely. This is a hobby for life. It isn't something that you're going to just pick up and just go and then that's it, you got it. It takes a while to learn things. It takes a while to learn how to jump. It takes a while to learn how to hit corners. It takes a while to learn how to climb as well. Like it's not something that you can just pick up. It takes a lot of commitment. That being said, this is one of the most phenomenal sports that I've ever had the privilege of being involved with, and this is one of the best sports, and I've met so many people on the trails and off the trails and interacted with so many people because of this sport. It is the best sport other than skiing and snowboarding, obviously, because mountain biking's pretty good though. You'll enjoy it. So if you are new to the sport, welcome to the sport. Also, if you are new to the channel as well, welcome to the channel. If you haven't already done so, and if you've liked this content and you want to see more like that, click on the like. And if you want to see some videos which may help you along your journey, then click on the subscribe button, and don't forget there's a bell notification there as well. And as always, I'm the Northern Rider. Thanks for dropping in, and I'll see you in the next one. Down we go. Oh.